Alrighty guys, once again it's been a really busy week, but I managed to smash out a video, and to be honest it's not my recipe. I saw this on Jamie Loller's food page the other day and it looked bloody awesome, so I thought I'd give it a shot. And so here it is. It's a roast chicken salad. You can use it from leftover roast chicken, or you can, like I did, I opted to go cook chicken breast for it. So it's really easy. I've adopted, like I said, Jamie Oliver's recipe. Made a few little adjustments, but I hope you guys enjoy it.
Okay, so the first thing we need to do is prepare our chicken. Now I said at the start of the video that this can be used, this recipe can be used with leftover roast chicken. Now if you've got leftover roast chicken, don't worry about this next bit, but if you don't have leftover roast chicken and you want to use chicken breasts like I have, I've got 4 of them, and we're just going to quickly whip up a quick marinade for them. Bit of herbs, so we're going to start with a good handful of thyme that we've just chopped up, the juice of 1 lemon, and a little bit of salt and pepper, and just mix it all together. When we cook it, it'll just give it that added dimension of flavour. In a nice, really hot pan, we're going to put a little bit of oil, and we're just going to cook our chicken breast. Now you might want to butterfly your chicken breast first, so simply just cut it in half. This will make things cook a lot faster, especially if you've got 4 chicken breasts in my case to cook. You can use 2 chicken breasts if you're not feeding a large flat situation like I am. But just cook until it's nicely brown, nice golden brown on each side, and we can put it aside and let it cool down. It needs to be quite cool for our salad. Moving right along, the aim is to get as much flavour into our chicken salad as possible. So what we're going to do is grab the same pan that we just cooked the chicken in. It's got that beautiful chicken juices that have been rendered off. We're going to stick in a little bit more oil, followed by 3 cloves of garlic that we just crushed up and removed the skins. Don't need to be anything special like chopped up or anything like that. And into this we're going to stick in 250 grams of cherry tomatoes that we've just sliced in half. Now that garlic will fuse really nicely with the cherry tomatoes, and we can add a little bit of salt and pepper and let things just cook until the outside of our tomatoes just start to peel away, and then put them aside to cool down with our chicken. Now onto the croutons. I've got a French stick here that I've bought. It's a little bit past its use by date, which is perfect for when we make our croutons. A nice stale bread is perfect. You can use any other type of bread you have on hand. We're just going to cut it into roughly around sort of 2 centimeter blocks, and we're just going to lay these out on a baking pan. Next we're going to grab some olive oil, and we're just going to drizzle a generous amount of olive oil and make sure all our croutons are covered nicely. This will make sure everything crisps up when we actually grill them. The last step is grab the garlic that we've just cooked in with the tomatoes. It's got a really nice flavour now, and we're just going to scatter it across our croutons. This will cook, and it'll give the croutons a really nice garlicky flavour once we bake them. So these go into the oven. Put it on either a bake or a grill setting. Make sure you don't burn them. I've done a batch where these are burnt completely, so just keep an eye on them, and you want to keep turning them until they get a nice golden crunchy outside. While we're waiting for our croutons to cook, we're going to start on our chicken that's cooled down. So it's just been set aside, and you can see that there's some nice juices that have leaked out of the chicken. We want to keep these, so don't throw that away. But just grab our chicken breast and just go willy-nilly and just start tearing chunks off. It's completely up to you. You can have nice small chunks or large chunks of chicken. It's completely up to you. We can still set this aside. Now we're going to work on the beans. Simply, all we're going to do is just blanch a few fresh green beans. Cut the ends off. You don't want these stalky bits. Chuck them into the water for about 6 minutes until they just go slightly soft, and when you bite them they shouldn't have that squeakiness between your teeth. That's how you know when they're done. With our beans done, we're just going to transfer these into a bowl. Stick in 1 teaspoon of whole grain mustard seeds. Give it a mix around, and then followed by around 2 tablespoons of white vinegar. This will become nearly a dressing for our salad. Just give everything a nice mix around. Now we can combine everything together. So we've got our plate of chicken that we've just torn up. We're going to stick on our beans, followed by our tomatoes that have just been stewing. Make sure you get all the tomato juice across our chicken. Make sure it's nice, spread it out. And we're going to stick in some chopped up parsley, just roughly around a small handful of chopped up parsley, and again a small handful of chopped up mint. Following this, we're going to stick on our croutons. They should be nice and crisp on the outside, and all we're going to do, it's as simple as it sounds, we're just going to mix it all together so you've got a nice even distribution of your croutons, your tomatoes, your beans and your chicken. Just to finish things off, we're going to drizzle that chicken juice across the top of it, followed by a little bit of salt and pepper if it needs it, and finally just a few lugs of olive oil. Give it another mix around and it's ready to get plated up. So it's really quite easy from start to finish. It only takes around sort of 20 minutes if you've got the chicken on hand. So really easy and quite a healthy recipe for you to share, especially in the southern hemisphere when we've got summer coming up. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. Keep an eye out next week. I should have a creme brulee recipe on how to make that up. So keep an eye out. Until then, thank you guys for watching.